Next stop on the FedEx or Castrol Edge Nationwide Series brings us to Charlotte Motor Speedway for the NASCAR on Speed doubleheader. It's the NASCAR on Speed 300, even though it's now that stupid Fox Sports 1 crap. To me, it's always going to be NASCAR on Speed, so I don't care. I don't give a rat's you know what. Anyway, on the pole for today's event is number 51, Charles Jackson, the man who runs the BK Nationwide Series and the his DeWalt Cup Series and his Doritos Cool Ranch Truck Series, all those series. Yep, Charles Jackson on the pole for today at number 51. Alongside him, 32, Jake Williams, row number 2. Has Kyle Austin in the 89 and 77 and Dougie Shears. And here comes the command to fire him up here at Charlotte.
Drivers, stop your engine.
Man giving the fire the engines. Row number 3 has Daniel Day in the 2 and the 62 of Jared Stone. Or 62, excuse me, of Tim Gardner. Speaking of Jared Stone, he's in the number 15 car. He starts inside row number 4. Drew Austin, one of our contenders for the championship, starts outside row 4. He starts in 8th spot, number 7. Samuel Mills in the 31 and Samuel Ogo, a pair of Samuels, in row number 5. And then it's John Azalea in the 4 and the 88 of Dalton Day in row number 6. Field rounding quarter number 4 is about to get set for green flag action here at the NASCAR on Speed 300. And the green flag waves. And here we go. We're underway at Charlotte. Jake Williams beat Charles Jackson to the start-finish line. And there they go into turn number 1 here. 30 laps, the order of the day here at Charlotte. Expect to see some wild and crazy racing here. Kyle Austin pushing Charles Jackson in number 51 as they go down to turn number 4. 3 Chevrolets in the top 3 spots as Charles Jackson gets the first lap of the race here. In fact, here comes the 15 of Jared Stone going inside of Jake Williams for the number 4 position. So move the Ford into the 4th spot now. A lot of Chevrolets up in the top 10 spots here. In fact, Jake Williams is part of that next bench here. Samuel Mills is right there, 31. John is Lee in the 4. About to be passed by the 70 of Kyle Matthews. Or actually, Kyle Matthews just passed the 32 of Jake Williams. Matthews now pulling up on John Esley in the 4. Kyle Austin, the 89, goes inside now to Charles Jackson for the lead. And move the 89 car up to the number 1 spot now. Jared Stone in 15 goes into 2nd place now. Running pretty strong right now as he brings the number 15 Rick Ware Racing Ford in the number 2 position now. Now trying for number 1 and 3 wide back there for about the 4th spot. All the while now, Jared Stone going to try to take the lead away from Kyle Austin as they go down to turn number 1. And Jared Stone will take the lead here. John Azalea in that 4 car, leading the 22 of Dylan Young. And problems in turn number 1. Craig Batson in the pit road there. There's Joshua Collard. And Collard's got some damage, I think, on the 13. He and Jenny Joe not having a good day. We didn't see what the caution was for, though, in turn number 1. Well, we think it might have been caused by the 13 and the 43 is what we're guessing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, here's the original reason why the caution came out. Craig Batson in the 43 and Joshua Collard in the 13. Bellying up pair of Fords. Collard goes up underneath Taylor Acosta in the 30. And yeah, Batson is pushing Collard. Batson bunny hops just a little bit there, and I don't know. Collard got into Austin Ogo and spun him around. Taylor Acosta's who flipped Craig Batson over and gets back up on all fours, and then Collard There he is right there. Batson spinning around. Collard goes up in the wall. I think the rear chase view, or far chase view is better. Let's look from Joshua Collard's view. It's pretty tough to say. Yeah, Batson's pushing Collard. Yeah, and that's what spun Batson around. Acosta hits him, and she pushed Joshua into the 5 of Austin Ogo just as Taylor Acosta flipped over Craig Batson. And you see right there, Rohit Baderby, Russ Batson, and Amy Bush all went by in the regard. And there's where Collard, he just basically pancaked the side of his car. On board with Craig Batson. And now here's where the yellow flag, now here's where the second crash happened. Yeah, the 12. The 12, the 24 to 14, several cars crashed right there. And Jared Stone's down the apron of the track. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah. Apparently, Jared Stone just made a caution flag pit stop. So Jared Stone, who had the lead, now loses it to the 89 of Kyle Austin, who now is your leader of the race with John S. Leo running second place. Third is now Samuel Mills in the 31. Dylan Young runs in fourth spot. Fifth right now is Lisa Shears. Charles Jackson seventh position, excuse me. Jacob Lawler eighth. Kyle Matthews in the Johanna Long car runs ninth. In 10th position now is Cody Levinson. And a little damage to the Johanna Long car too. Kyle Matthews must have been involved in that little skirmish on the turn number 1, but Kyle Austin goes into turn number, goes up to the gears. The green flag waves. We're back underway here at Charlotte, and it's Kyle Austin now going off into turn number 1 as he and John Azalea trying to pull away. Samuel Mills, our defending series champion, runs in third spot. Here comes Azalea on the inside, number 4, the Flex Seal Chevrolet. And here they come up into number 4, and John Azalea has the lead. Samuel Mills in second place now. Dylan Young in the 22 going up in the third spot. Now, it's not been a banner year for Dylan Young. He's trying to get his first win of the season. And Young, by the way, a former champion of the Amp Energy Cup Series. That's Sean the Dog 97 Series. Lisa Shears now moving up, trying for second place now on John Azalea. And meanwhile, Samuel Mills now has the lead, number 31. Right in the back bumper, Samuel Mills' car, number 31. That's what it looks like. At well over 195 miles an hour plus. Cody Lamas making his way up through the field, number 11. He now goes inside of the 99 on Jacob Lawler. Lamas now at the 4th spot now. 5th is still now Dylan Young. He's fall back still as John Azalea in the 4. Jake Williams moving up through the field now. Cameron Gilson going inside of Dougie Shears in the 77. All while Samuel Ogo now goes inside of Kyle Matthews. Matthews dropping back just a little bit in that 70 car. We showed you right there. Yeah, there you see right there. Matthews' car a little scraped up just a little bit. Charles Jackson now goes by him, and here comes Tim Gardner, Drew Austin, all those guys going down. Meanwhile, battle for second going on right there. Jacob Lawler being shoved by Dylan Young in the 22. And all trying to catch Samuel Mills as we now are about approaching the halfway point of this race. 14 down the books and 16 to go. Dalton Day, he's way back in the pack, and he's not going to be happy at all with his season that's going right now. Was running up in the points chase. He's now 33rd, damage up number 88, Tax Slater Chevrolet. Dalton hoping to win a championship this season. Craig Batson, I saw him in the 43. There was our points leader, Joshua Collard, in the 13. He and Jenny Joe scraped up a little bit. He's running number 13, runs 13 backwards, 31st. Daniel Day is involved in that big Armageddon on the front on the turn number 1. Angel Navarro right there. Jared Stone, he had to make an unscheduled pit stop. Steve Pollard, the 3rd, a Milwaukee winner. Amy Bush, Jeff James, Dylan Ogo in the 3. Taylor Acosta up there. Rohit Baderview, former winner of this track. Austin Ogo, he's off paces a little bit. Still competitive somewhat, 21st. John Azalea in 22nd right now, all that down. Keith Batson, he's damaged up a little bit in the 6 car. Jacob Budd in the 14 car runs 19th right now. Kyle Matthews, he's even though scraped up a little bit, Kyle Matthews is still making a go of it in that 70 car. And as the Johanna Long car now see where he's clocked at this time by the number 70 machine. And Matthews right now clocked in the 16th spot, but now maybe 17th. Now is 87 of Mark Matthews goes by him for the 16th position. We do hear a little lap traffic though up ahead. Samuel Mills has the lead now, but up behind comes the 99 of Jacob Lawler. Next time by will be 10 laps to go. Craig Batson up ahead in the 43. He's going up into turn number 3 as the field's now halfway down the backstretch. So Mills and all the rest of them better be careful. Seems like every time we go to Charlotte, we always have a lap car problem, it seems to be. But now let's see what happens here. Batson, they're getting a little bit close to Batson now in the 43. 4 car of John Azalea goes inside of Jacob Lawler for number 2 position now. And there's Batson. He's about maybe a couple seconds ahead of this bunch. And now they're about to come right up on him now at over 190 miles an hour. Mills, he goes inside. Does he make the wise choice on the inside? Yes, he does. Samuel Mills, John Azalea, and they all go inside. Gilson is in there. Charles Jackson. Now what's Tim Gardner going to do? Yep, he goes inside. And they all make a good move down there. Williams is battling right there. That's Nicole Williams. We haven't mentioned much about her today. She runs in 10th place in the second Jennifer Jo Cobb car, number 10, driven to Honor Ford. But right now, Samuel Mills has the top spot now. As we now come up on 6 laps to go. Daniel Day's going to be your next lap car under the gun. Interesting to see how they do with him. Here comes Azalea. John Azalea made a move on the inside, but nothing doing now on Samuel Mills. 2 Chevrolets, but now throw a Ford in there now with Lisa Shears in the 79. She runs third. She may not be out of this race yet. Neither is the 55 of Cameron Gill. Nope. I mean the 99 of Jacob Lawler. Here comes Azalea on the inside. He's got the lead. But now here comes the lap car, Daniel Day. He's right there as well. Now what are they going to do? Shears now goes inside, number 79. This may create trouble with this bunch here. They go down the backstretch. Oh, and Shears got hung up behind. That's going to allow John Azalea to take the lead. And maybe the win, but now that's provided that Samuel Mills does not catch back up. And the next one down under gun would be the 19 of Angel Navarro. And Navarro must have been involved in the spin out or whatever, but now they're about, maybe 3 seconds behind or something. I don't know if they're going to catch up with Navarro or not. But now Jacob Lawler shoving Samuel Mills. Does Mills take the lead back in turn that he lost? And Navarro's going to be right in the way. Here comes Samuel Mills on the inside of John Azalea for the lead, and he's going to get it. This time by the white flag. Samuel Mills trying to hold them all off. Samuel Mills out in front. Charles Jackson now goes into second place in the 51 car. Down the line, the white flag waves. 1 lap to go for Samuel Mills. Charles Jackson's closing. Up into turn number 1 he goes. I think there may be... Yep, Dalton Day's in the way in the 88. Now who does what? Mills. And Jackson goes inside now. Up into turn number 3 they come there. And off at corner number 4 to number 31, Branch Chevrolet. Samuel Mills wins the NASCAR on Speed 300 from Charlotte. In a crazy lap traffic filled last 5 laps, whatever, but Samuel Mills wins today here at Charlotte. Second place to Charles Jackson. Good performance for him. Third, Tim Gardner. Jacob Lawler, fourth. Fifth was Kyle Austin. Just tremendous here today. I don't know what's going on here. All those lap cars. I don't know if we're going to have a problem for the Cup race or not, but average speed 152.844. I tell you, I swear that'd have been about 1 more lap. I think Charles Jackson might have got it that one, but that was close. But Samuel Mills wins here today at Charlotte. In Charlotte's second place, Charles Jackson. Third was Tim Gardner. Fourth place, Jacob Lawler. Kyle Austin, Dylan Young, Cody Lamas. Seventh position. Eighth, Cameron Gilson. John Azalea, ninth. 10th position, Lisa Shears. Drew Austin, Jake Williams, Mark Matthews, Dougie Shears, Samuel Ogo. Excuse me. Kyle Matthews, 16th. Not bad for a scraped up car. Jillian Wilson, 17th. 18th, Keith Batson. Nicole Williams dropped down to 19th. She was running 10th last time we talked about her. And 20th would go to John Acosta. And there's the rest of the finishing order for you right here. Several cars out of the race. Actually, basically, there's only 3 cars out of the race. Nick Nealman, Joshua Michaels, and Russ Batson all out of the race. All the rest of the runners 1 lap down or more, whichever. But big winner here today is going to be Samuel Mills, number 31, Brant Chevrolet for Turner Scott Racing, as he takes it on the title at Charlotte. And here's your points with now 5 races remaining on the season. Drew Austin now has a 4-point lead on Joshua Collard. Dalton Day right now runs 3rd in the points chase. 4th is Samuel Mills, 165 back. So he's, I think, might still be in contention for the championship down. I think your championship battle's now down to 4 cars. Drew Austin, Joshua Collard, Dalton Day, and Samuel Mills. Just 165 points from 1st to 4th. Julian Wilson, number 5 in points, 196 back. All the way down to Stephen Pollard, the 3rd, in 6th position right now. It's in 6th position now in the points. 7th, John Acosta. 8th, Taylor Acosta. 9th, Nicole Williams. In 10th place is Joshua Michaels. And on down to Tim Gardner in 20th. And there's your... well, the rest of your points right now. Yeah. Next race on the tour will be at Memphis Motorsports Park. It's the running of the Goodies Mid-South 250. I almost said Goodies Mid-South Nationals. It's not drag racing, guys. It's Goodies Mid-South 250 from the Memphis Motorsports Park short track. So stay with us and don't miss it.